Hey guys, Corey here with Financial Freedom Coaching, owner and coach. I'm gonna do a introduction video later on. Meant to do it kind of starting out, but something kind of hit me today, and I wanted to get on here and chat about it while it was still fresh in my mind. Um, Give me a little break here. This is the first video I've ever done. A little nervous, gonna try to figure it out and stuff, but figured this is a good way to interact with you guys that are following my page and are maybe curious about some things that I do and things like that. So today is at drill and talking with we're doing some resiliency training, setting some goals and stuff like that. So I started talking about mine and kind of went into the financial freedom realm, and I put that down as a goal. That's my goal, financial freedom. And he asked me, what is financial freedom? Like what do you mean by that? So kind of explained it in quick summary to him, but then as I sat there, kind of thought maybe I should get on here and kind of explain what my opinion and what I think of when I think of financial freedom. So bear with me here. I got some notes. I got to write everything down. That's how I keep track of everything. So first thing I thought of is when you think of being financially free, money isn't a stressor anymore. You're not worried about the next paycheck, or am I going to be able to pay the light bill? Am I going to be pay the mortgage, or get groceries, or buy my kids soccer shoes, or stuff like that? So that's one of the things that financial freedom brings you is less stress, because you've done the hard work and everything. You've put your money where you needed to make yourself successful financially. So when things come up, it's not bad. Which takes me into my next thing, emergencies. After you pay off all your debts and you get a good emergency fund, emergencies become minor inconveniences, because you do have that money saved up. I hope it never happens, but if a child gets sick, or you lose your job, or you get hurt on the job or something, you lose that income. When you're debt free and you have that 3 to 6 months savings, emergency fund savings, then you have that to fall back on. You have that savings. That's what it's for. It's an emergency fund. It's for emergencies. You need to use it for emergencies, though. You can't use it as down payment on a new car, or to buy a new car because you want to. It's an emergency fund for truly emergencies. Now, if your car breaks down and you need to get to work, then maybe consider that an emergency. Everybody's a little bit different, but that's what the 3 to 6 months is there for. That savings is to take care of you in an emergency. So the last thing you do is you don't want to go back into debt. That's why that emergency fund's there. So when something happens, you're not going back into debt. You're using your emergency fund. When you get that emergency situated, then you can replenish that emergency fund and work on your next baby steps that way. So going down my notes here again, vacations. So kind of back up a little bit. You don't have any debts when you're financially free, right? Whether you're on baby step 2, you got consumer debt, or you still have a mortgage, baby step 6, when you're financially free, you don't have those debts and those payments that are going to bother you and creep up. And especially if you do have an emergency or something, you don't have to worry about that. All those your monthly bills are so minor, because it's the typical water, electricity, stuff like that. You don't have a car payment, you don't have a credit card payment, you don't have a student loan payment. You're set free of all that stuff because of the hard work that you've done in the past. So vacations are much more attainable when you're financially free. When you don't have any payments, you can save up and you can go on those vacations, whether it's a weekend getaway or a 2-week cruise. You can afford that stuff if you budget for it, you save up for it, and you can do it a lot quicker than you think when you don't have any payments. So another thing I wrote on here, you're able to provide for your kids and family better. I kind of touched on that a little bit earlier with the soccer shoes or something, but if you go out to eat more because you don't have debts or anything, so you have the money to budget going out to eat, but also you want your kids are in sports, you want good, better, new equipment for them in those sports. You don't have to worry about not being able to get that stuff for the kids. Make sure they have good clothes on their back when they go to school, good shoes, stuff like that, as they get older, and whatever activities that they're involved in, whether it's band and you got to pay for instrument or something like that. When you're financially free, you have the money. You just set it in the budget, what's coming up, and you take care of it. Another thing is the big thing in baby step 7, which is the final baby step, is you live like no one else. Later you can live and give like no one else. And baby step 7 is all about giving. When you're financially free and you see somebody going through a hard time, or somebody going through a hard time, whatever it is, you have that ability to give and help, because you've set yourself up. You're financially free. If someone's going through a hard time, or you want to donate to a certain charity or to a church, or whatever you want to do, because you've set yourself up, because you become financially free, you have that ability now. So just went a little longer than I thought, but I wanted to get on here and do my first video, see how it goes, and let you guys know what I was kind of thinking on the financial freedom coaching name in my business. That's the dream, to become financial free. So money's not a worry, money's not a stressor. So that's the goal. So I'll do a video later on kind of introducing myself and how I got on my journey, what my journey's been, where I'm at now, stuff like that. So stay tuned. Got any questions, comments, concerns, give me a call, text, email, message on Facebook, whichever way you prefer. I'm here. Let's chat. Thank you.